Hello and welcome to our presentation. My name is Eloniek and together with my colleagues Virginia and Charlotte, we're going to inform you about the concept that we've developed for Rabobank Foundation. The presentation is divided into three main sections. Firstly, I'm going to tell some background information about the project and the most important part, the concept itself. Secondly, Charlotte is going to explain the research that we've done to come to the concept. And finally, Virginia will illustrate the social and economic value of the concept. But first, some background information. The project is conducted for Rabobank Foundation, a component of Rabobank. Rabobank Tilburg adopted the project from Rabobank Foundation. The project is about supporting the cotton farmers in India, also known as the Kabini farmers. The main goal is to provide a better income for these farmers so their quality of life can be improved. The reason why Rabobank Foundation, Rabobank Tilburg has adopted this project from Rabobank Foundation is because of the connection between Tilburg as a textile city and the cotton farmers in India. At the moment there is already a proposal for a concept in which a lot of stakeholders are concerned. Their idea is to create a canvas bag because plastic bags are no longer distributed since January 2016. It is our job to explore the feasibility of the current concept. Thereafter, we have to set up a business case for the concept. But during our research, we came to the conclusion that another concept would fit better to our target group. Therefore, we've decided to take a different route. After a lot of research, brainstorming and concept testing, we've came up with a new concept. The name of the concept is IT. IT stands for India and Tilburg. IT is a bracelet that is made out of cotton. The bracelet is covered with a combined print of elements from India and Tilburg. With this print, we want to emphasize the connection between the two. Thereby, we've reached one goal of the project, namely the connection between the two. If you buy the bracelet, it is packed in an envelope. Added to the bracelet is a little instruction paper where the underlying value of the concept is explained. Because you do not only buy a bracelet, you can also give something back to the Kabini farmers. You can take a picture or write a little note with a thank you and send the envelope back to the headquarters of Rabobank Foundation. Once a year they will go to India to bring all these messages back to the farmers. In that way the work of the farmers can be appreciated and they can see what the result of their cotton is. To turn to the original question, we can achieve a connection between India and Tilburg, but we can also improve the quality of life of two groups, namely our target group and the Kabini farmers. This process we call bonded by IT. And now Charlotte will tell you more about our research.
Before the concept was made, a few analyses had to be done. These analyses are based on the target group, the trends and the industry. At first, the target group. The mentality group we investigated for the concept IT are the post-materialists between 50 and 65 years old. We call them the nieuwwetse volwassenen. A few core issues within this group are the following. They're interested in art and culture, self-improvement is important to them, they want to feel useful for society, and they stand for a better environment. This made this group very interesting for this project. It was possible to get a pain and a gain out of the interviews with the target group. The target group, nieuwwetse volwassenen, do not think the city is diverse enough. They also do not know how to get in touch with other cultures and different generations in Tilburg. Then the gain. The target group nieuwwetse volwassenen wants to get more in touch with other cultures and different generations in Tilburg. Additionally, they have a need of more diversity in retail and catering industry. We found three trends that are linked to the target group and this project. The first one is honest stories. Honest stories is a trend about the transparency and the fairness of a company. It shows the customer which process they have to go through to develop a project or a service. Honorless is the second trend. This trend is about people that do not need their own possessions anymore. What they want is to get access to stuff and share it with others. Authenticity is the last trend. The current society is more than ever before focused on the individual aim. This trend is quite contradictory to the other trends discussed, which were more focused on sharing. Personal approach and personal involvement are getting more important for people. The last part of the analysis is about the industry. The slow movement will be a point of interest. The philosophy of the slow food movement can be summarized in 3 principles: good food, pure food and fair food. This links to the trend Honest Stories that's about pure and fair. There are a lot more slow movements at this moment. The term slow fashion and sustainability are also very important in the industry appearance. The sharing economy is also rising. This is about sharing stuff like clothes. This fits to the trend Honest. So all parts of the analysis are linked to each other.
So we've just explained our concept and we told you what it is based on. And at the beginning of creating this concept, we all want to improve the quality of life for, of course, our target group, but we also want to involve the farmers in India. And we think we achieved that with our concept. Like Charlotte just said, the target group wants to be useful for society, and our concept will give them a feeling of being useful for society, and that's why our concept will improve the quality of life in several ways. Social well-being is one of, for example, we improve the social well-being because with buying it, our target group gets the feeling they are socially involved, and they get the feeling they are useful for our society. But it's not so it does not only improve the quality of life for us, our target group, but also for the farmers. And like I said, that's what we want. That's what we want to do. The next thing we are improving is the emotional well-being. Our concept will improve the emotional well-being because our concept will bring a certain way of satisfaction, and the satisfaction of having honest products. Not only an honest product, but also an honest product process in a company with making the product. And it will not only improve the quality of life. Our concept fits within the lifestyle for our target group, the level of innovations and the values. Our concept does not have a high level of innovation. That's because the need for security in our target group is more important to them than the level of innovation. And another important thing for our target group is, like I said, honest companies, the transparency in their process, and they act to their needs, and they are looking for products that respond to their needs. And yeah, I think our concept is one of that kind of product, and yeah, that's it.